Wow, where do I even begin? Tokyo is a whirlwind. Imagine this. Me, armed with a phrase book thicker than my ramen bowl, trying to order breakfast. Picture me, sandwiched between businessmen in suits on the train, feeling like a sardine in a very polite can. Now picture me again, completely zen, learning the art of calligraphy, brushstrokes flowing like noodles. That's my Tokyo story in a nutshell. Funny, surprising, and surprisingly emotional. I spent a week trying to live like a local, and let me tell you, Tokyo swept me off my jet-lagged feet. We've all dreamt of it, right? Ditching the tourist traps, the crowded buses, the I'll have what he's having charades in restaurants. But what's it really like to truly live in a city like Tokyo, even if just for a week? To swap the hotel buffet for a local market? The tour guide's itinerary for your own sense of adventure? That's exactly what I set out to discover. Could I, a guy who once spent an hour trying to order a bagel in Paris, crack the code of Tokyo living? First things first, I needed a home base. Forget fancy hotels, I wanted to live like a local. I found a cozy little apartment in a quiet neighborhood. Sure, the washing machine instructions were in Japanese, thank goodness for Google Translate. But hey, it was all part of the experience. Public transport was my next challenge. The Tokyo subway system is legendary, and rightfully so. It's efficient, clean, and always on time. But for a newbie like me, it was a maze. I took a few wrong turns. Okay, maybe more than a few, but eventually I got the hang of it. And hey, getting lost is just another way to discover hidden gems, right? My typical Tokyo morning started with a breakfast pilgrimage to the local convenience store. These aren't your average gas station pit stops. We're talking fresh onigiri, steaming hot coffee, and the most delicious egg sandwiches you've ever tasted. Then it was time to brave the rush hour commute. Imagine a sea of people all moving in perfect synchronization, not a single elbow bump in sight. It was like a beautifully choreographed dance, and I was just trying not to step on anyone's toes. Let's be real, my Japanese is about as good as my chances of becoming a sumo wrestler. But you know what? The locals were incredibly patient and kind. We communicated through a mix of hand gestures, broken phrases, and honestly, a whole lot of laughter. One time, I tried to order tamago, that's egg, at a restaurant, but accidentally said taco instead, which means octopus. Let's just say, I ended up with a much more adventurous lunch than I planned. Living like a local means embracing the local customs. In Japan, that means a whole new level of politeness. I learned to take off my shoes before entering homes, and yeah, some restaurants too. Slurp my noodles with gusto, which, believe it or not, is actually a sign of appreciation, and bow instead of shaking hands. It was a crash course in Japanese etiquette, and I'll admit I stumbled a few times. But hey, even if I wasn't always graceful, I tried my best to be respectful. No travel experience is complete without connecting with locals. I was lucky enough to meet a wonderful woman named Hannah, who showed me around her neighborhood and shared her love for Tokyo. We visited a traditional tea house where I clumsily attempted to master the art of the tea ceremony. Hannah's warmth and hospitality made me feel like I wasn't just a visitor, but a welcome guest in her city. My week in Tokyo flew by in a flash of neon lights, delicious food, and countless unforgettable encounters. I may not have mastered the art of chopsticks, and my Japanese still needs some work, but I left with a heart full of memories and a newfound appreciation for Japanese culture. Living like a local, even for a short time, taught me to slow down, to embrace the unfamiliar, and to find joy in the simplest things. So would I trade my comfy couch for another Tokyo adventure? In a heartbeat, this city stole a piece of my heart, and I can't wait to go back for more. Who knows, maybe next time I'll even conquer that subway system. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. Stay tuned for my next adventure. Where should I go next?